The wastewater testing method has already been successful for LSU over the last year in isolating outbreaks in fraternity houses, apartments, and dorms in order to keep that spread from getting worse. Once a week, wastewater from on-campus housing will be collected to see how prevalent COVID is in the residents. The lab can find how many copies of the virus are in the water and decide if a medical team needs to go in and test the residents the normal way.
There's no discrimination on testing in that situation. Everybody that would be in that dorm, for example, would test, and we would determine whether or not they had COVID, and then we would assist them further in that way.
With the weekly testing, the school hopes to prevent more than about 10 to 15 people in a residence hall getting the virus. The idea is not a new one. It is used around the world to keep track of outbreaks of other diseases in a community. President Tate says it could serve as a model for other schools around the country. The university has been using wastewater testing since last fall, and they've helped the parish keep track of outbreaks.
But we can tell, because we've been testing in East Baton Rouge Parish, we know what a high number is. And so what we can do with that information is we know what our trigger level is, and if we exceed that trigger level, we know there's a lot of disease in the dorm, and then we can effectively go in.
Students had to report their vaccination status or get tested before returning to campus, so the school hopes the early numbers will be low. But they understand there is a lot of transmission in the community, so they want to stay on top of the spread. New this year, there will be an online dashboard where people can look up where these outbreaks are happening, and if parents want to get their students tested, they can see exactly where they are finding the virus on campus. In Baton Rouge, I'm Shannon Hecht. Back to you.